Hey there guys, it's your boy Mix again, and guess what? Well, I played the entire Enkanomiya storyline with the new update 2.4. Yes, so I played the entire storyline. I explored all of Enkanomiya in a huge huge play session. I recorded everything I did, and I have a series of videos that I wanted to make. So in this video, we're gonna talk about Paimon's potential betrayal, the Lector, and Anju. If you haven't played the Enkanomiya storyline, you can stop right here, play it, and then come back. So there are going to be some spoilers from this point on, and some theory and speculation. So anyway, you've been warned. So, at the end of the Enkanomiya storyline, we finally collect all of the pieces of this weird machine, and we descend with Paimon into the depths of Enkanomiya. And then we fight some of these abyssal Vishaps, and then Anju, this new character we met in Enkanomiya, the only living human we met in Enkanomiya actually, appears, talks to us, and reveals that, well, he had been waiting for us to die so that he could search our bodies for this magical, mystical book. I'm gonna make a video about that as well, so this is a video for another time though. After he says that, he transforms into the Pyro Lector, and it is revealed that Pyro Lectors can somehow transform into humans now. Anyway, that's really cool. So we fight him, we defeat him, and then what he says is, well, I actually kind of liked you. So this conversation is really weird. This Pyro Lector actually loves talking, and he's kind of a book nerd. And he talks about how much he liked the Traveler, but he had to fight him because of the Abyss Order. He had direct orders to get the book, so there was no other way to do it. And then he does this weird segue where he says, you know what? Maybe your floaty friend, your floaty fellow over there, he's gonna betray you as well. What happened today was a lesson that you shouldn't trust anyone. And then you're prompted with two answers. I think the first one was Paimon would never do that, or Paimon is not like that, he's not a traitor. And the second one is Paimon doesn't have the capacity to do that, which is a really weird wording. It's weird that they have you say that, both of these options actually, because there's a theory floating around that Paimon can destroy you, is actually a god, and he will do that in the future. And honestly, I wouldn't make this video, but there are a couple of things that I want to point out about this weird reference, which was not needed, by the way. The fight could have ended there, and this was such a random comment by the Pyro Lector. Maybe in the future we'll have to decide whether we should trust Paimon or not. But the weirdest thing for me is the Lector doesn't recognize Paimon as a celestial creature. I've seen a lot of theorists talk about Paimon's, design and how it's influenced by Celestia with the symbol on his chest, whatever. I think he's a guy. Okay, I've made a whole video about this. I know she's a girl, whatever, but it's natural. I don't know. I've always thought him as a guy, whatever. I can already imagine the comments. And he says, the betrayal may come someday. The betrayal may come from his side. It doesn't directly say he will betray you. It says just from his side. Which made me think, what if Paimon doesn't betray us directly? Same way that the Lector doesn't recognize Paimon as a celestial creature, maybe Paimon is either this old that no one recognizes him, or is actually a new creation of Celestia. This new baby demigod that was created with the sole purpose of spying on the traveler or potentially accompanying the traveler and then consuming him, consuming his power. But the thing is, maybe Paimon doesn't even know it. Maybe Paimon himself doesn't know it, you know? So I think these are two really interesting things to point out. One, the Lector, supposedly a very educated abyssal mage, doesn't recognize Paimon as coming from Celestia. And number two, the way it's worded, it sounds as if, maybe Paimon will not betray us himself. Maybe his mission is that of a spy and he doesn't know it. So indirectly, yes, he is against us. And think about it. The whole storyline of Enju talked about how someone that genuinely likes you and treats you nicely may actually have ulterior motives and may actually take orders from above. So it's not even in his hands. He can't do anything. He has to hurt you, even though he likes you. So yeah, I think Paimon is very sus. He's a sussy bucka. Yeah, I don't know, man. I saw that and I'm gonna have a lot more videos about this. I thought about making a video about this lost book that the Lector talks about, so stay tuned. Maybe I'll make a video about that. And well, tell me what you think about Paimon and about this weird comment whether Paimon is gonna betray us or not. I want to know what you guys think. Also, if you like this video, well, check out my other Genshin Impact content, such as my Sumeru region analysis video, the Sumeru Archon, the Dendro Archon, the geography, my new Natlan video where I talk about the Pyro Archon and the Pyro region, and of course my most popular video, who's gonna live and who's gonna die, the future potential deaths in Genshin Impact. Part 1 and Part 2. As always, if you like this video, hit like and smash the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time, guys. Until next time, fellow Pyro Lectors.